The story and the video, Hashan.
Hey there, Micah. Red flag really for some other rideshare drivers if you want to pay attention to this. This particular man says he's been driving for Uber for about 3 years. Today he was on what was supposed to be his last ride of his shift around 5 o'clock this morning. Went to pick up a fare and 3 young women got into his car. The only problem with that, he says, is that a man is the one who requested the ride. Still, he went ahead with the ride. Those 3 women asked him to make an unplanned stop here at the Citgo in Dalton, and that's when everything changed. You're watching a felony in progress. A security camera recording on that red Chevy Cobalt just pulling up. The driver gets out, and as he heads inside, you see some movement in the car. Can't see it much, but it's there. Then the brake lights go on, and then the car's gone. Less than 45 seconds later, that driver walks out, stranded. He was driving for Uber.
I mean, I never would have thought that they would do something like that, anybody.
This is that driver, Brent Carr, who today is still hoping to get his back. The fateful trip began just before 5 this morning here on Marion Drive near 160th Place in South Holland.
I picked up 3 girls from South Holland, and I took them over to Dalton, and they requested I stop at the gas station for them. And then we pull up, they're like, oh, can you go in for us? Can you go in for us?
What did they ask you to get?
A pack of Swishers.
Did you find it weird that they asked you to stop?
No, I mean, I get people that have, asked me to stop before. I don't mind. They usually go in, but, yeah, it was kind of weird. But, I mean, being, as cold as it was this morning, I probably think it was like 11 degrees or something around there. So I didn't want to, take my keys out. I left them in there with the heat running, Figured I'd only run in there for a second.
A split-second decision that took away his car, his phone, and his faith in others. What do you want these girls to know?
That they're going to get caught, and they're not as smart as they think, and I don't know, I just want my car back.
We called Uber today. They sent along this statement, quote, "We have reached out to the driver to check on his well-being and stand ready to help police with any information needed for their investigation." Now, you did note that that red Chevy Cobalt is now out there somewhere. If you have any information, you happen to see it, give Dalton Police a call right now. They are still looking for it. For now, that is the latest here live in the South Suburbs. Sean Lewis, WGN News.